320th task for 1,052 Slayer points, which means we now have enough to upgrade our Slayer helmet to the last tier. Forget what I said, because you actually need 88 Slayer to access a dungeon to get the monsters that drop what you need to upgrade the Slayer helmet to tier 90. So we do need one more Slayer level, then we can perhaps go grind for the gem that we need. Right now I am working on getting enhancing components so that I can make some more augmentation devices. I got a few perks in the bank just lying there, and like I said, I'm super tight on bank space, so I'm gonna add those to my Candle pickaxe for now, and then we're gonna go do our Firewatch task. And after we stack up an extra 500 points on top of our 1,000, we will put our Charming Imp on our tool belt, and then we'll buy like herbicide and seed aside from the farming or the player-owned farm, and then we can add that stuff to our tool belt as well. So quite a bit of upgrades coming in the future here. Okay, augmented the Mkando pickaxe, and unfortunately we do not have another honed 4 and honed Imp Soul 4. We instead will be putting the honed 3 and Imp Soul 3 on here. I did not know that you couldn't turn it into an Mkando pickaxe if you had your dragon pickaxe augmented, so we lost some pretty good perks on our dragon pickaxe, unfortunately, but you live and you learn, right? Task number 350, Necreals. That is our first Necreal task. I don't know if necromancy works there, but we are gonna go try. Heck yeah. There's a level you don't expect to see while doing Slayer. 85 prayer coming in. We can now bless spirit shields. Are we ever gonna get the corp? Who knows? Oh, there's a big bad boy right there. Powerful Necreal of Peril. Oh my goodness. Necromancy is going pretty well here, I would say. I mean, I don't really have to eat food to sustain myself. I'm killing them very quick. We'll see, however, how it goes with the superior variant. Yet necromancy's pretty good, I must say. Pretty good. You know, I freaking hated it forever, because I'd go to the wilderness events and I would still be using magic, and I could not DPS on a low populated world because necromancy would just freaking kill everything so damn fast. But now that I'm training it, man, I am freaking thoroughly enjoying it. It's pretty freaking cool. And there's another 300 points, putting us at 1,500. So we're gonna go spend our points on one of the belt perks. So we're going to check out the rewards. So we don't have the herbicide yet or the seedicide yet, so we're not going to pick either of those. We're either going to go Bone Crusher or Charming Imp. It's not that much of a hassle to me to pick up charms, so I think I'm just going to go with the Bone Crusher. That's what we'll start with, is the Bone Crusher. And we're going to continue to point boost so that we can get the rest of these, but we should have all of them unlocked in no time. Oops, and then I picked the freaking Charming Imp anyway because I was talking. Dang it. Well, I'm going to buy both of them, the Bone Crusher and the Charming Imp, because who knows how long it'll take before we get that drop. And it doesn't take that long to get up to our 400th task, so we'll be alright. 96 farming coming in, checking a black dragon. I cannot believe how fast we're getting to 99. Every level puts us that much closer. 98 woodcutting coming in. One level to 99. I really thought that I was going to have a torch by the time I got 99 woodcutting, but doesn't look like that's going to happen. Right now I am gathering fungus for my zygomites on my player-owned farm. I know woodcutting is very slow for this, but I was so close to a level I decided to get a little bit of that done. Now I'm gonna go do hunter or mining, probably mining, because we could just get some passive experience there. We'll see how slow that is. If it's too slow, we'll switch back to hunter, because I know getting fungus with hunter is much quicker. Okay, had a slight change of plans. I knew I said I wasn't going to go back to God Wars Dungeon 1 without having the totem, but I really want to go get some power armor that's better than Lunar's. I've been trying to fight Carapac here for the last 30 minutes, and I can get him to enrage phase, but I can only get him to about 45k health before I gotta teleport. That's with full Crypt Bloom and Animate Dead. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I miss all the mechanics. Like I got hit by one lightning wall, so I don't understand why I'm taking so much damage, what I'm doing wrong. I don't know. I'm thinking power armor might help, so I'm gonna go camp at Krill and see if I can get some subjugation. It's actually my first time here with Animate Dead, full Crypt Bloom, and where my aura doesn't drain out of combat. I mean, my adrenaline. So, you know, this is going to be super freaking easy, I think. Yeah, but with Vampirism on, I literally took no damage that kill. Okay. Wow. This is going to be very nice. Well, there's actually a Steam Battle Staff coming in right there from a minion. I wonder how rare that is. I don't think I have one of those. So that is an upgrade, I guess? Maybe? Maybe not? I don't know. I don't know how helpful those are in any situation, but if we need it, we have it. Well, this is just insane. Over 200 kills here. I literally can just AFK with Animate Dead and full Crypt Bloom. It is insane. Don't need any food. Every 5 minutes I click an overload and a super anti-poison, and every 12 minutes I cast Animate Dead. Krill is no longer an issue whatsoever. I cannot believe how easy this is. I'm going to cut the trip short here because, as you see in the chat, we do have the evil tree coming, which we don't want to miss. I do want to get a second onyx core, a dark onyx core. I know I am super, super far away from it, but it'd be nice to have and just have ready when I can actually use it. I don't want to get to the point where I can use it and not have two of them. So we'll see if we get anything from this event. The reward. Magic logs and coins, darn it. So we are running very, very low on blood runes. We're at like 1200. And since I'm mainly using ancients these days with Animate Dead and Blood Barrage, Ice Barrage, whatever, decided I'd runecraft some. One other thing I do want is more abyssal thread so I can make the rune pouch, and then when I go to Crosis or wherever I have the rune pouch, which at least holds 2 runes that'll save me inventory spots. I think you need 20 for it, if I'm not mistaken. But we do have quite a bit of catalytic anima stone here as well, and we are using hotkeys, as you see. Pretty good experience. Hopefully I get these abyssal threads quick. We'll see if anything exciting happens, but it's rune crafting, so, you know, probably not. Just giving you an update on what I'm doing right now. I know I'm kind of jumping around, but yeah, gotta do what you gotta do, you know what I mean? One of the things I wish I had here was the Abyssal Link Relic. Unfortunately, you do need a 112 archaeology requirement for completion of Back to the Drawing Board research, and I'm just not gonna do that. But for those of you that don't know, that relic actually teleports you to the center of the abyss, which would just be extremely, extremely helpful. But that is just such a steep requirement. 94 construction coming in here at Crosis. We did end up finding another group. Well, we got asked to join another group, and since I still need 3 logs here, there's no way I'm ever going to say no. I probably will still come to this boss after I've completed the log, because it's just fun. I love it. Huge levels from this boss. I can't count the amount of levels I've gotten here. It's freaking nuts. Nothing too interesting out of there. We got 7 kills is all. Got a quick siphon coming in here. 72 invention. Going to continue to woodcut while I'm AFKing to hopefully get that 99 super fast. At the moment, 800k experience away, so we're getting closer and closer. That's pretty neat. The entire course is like all of Anachronia. Didn't know that it went that long. But as you see, the Roar of Osius is active, and so is my Scrimshaw. Better deactivate that. That's a waste of 20 minutes, unfortunately. But we're going to be doing some agility while this Roar is active for the additional chance of dropped codex pages, and we just got a totem too, so not too bad at all. I just found out that I fell short on my course. It actually brings you all the way back to the beginning, and you get 10 pages at the end. That sucks. I fell short 2 times on the course, so I missed out on about 20 pages. That really sucks. Ladies and gentlemen, we made it. 99 wood cutting. Oh my gosh, never thought I would get that. Let's buy our second skill cape. Yes, please. Oh man, how cool. How cool. 2 skill capes in my inventory. But I gotta say, that makes me pretty happy. Looks very nice. And what is that? A primal hatchet? I wonder if that's a dungeoneering maybe. Alright, let's go. Well, I don't know what we're gonna do now. Quickly busting out 94 herb lore because we were so close to the level. We actually got asked to go to a Crosis hour, so we're gonna go do that. Hopefully we can see a drop. Still looking for the sack, the fire torch, and the pet. Now, what I want the most out of that used to be the fire torch, because I wanted that before I got my woodcutting up to 99. However, it did not work out that way. So we're just gonna go and try to complete the log. I don't really care what I get next. I just hopefully get an item. And we got Crypt Bloom Gloves, not really what we wanted, but I guess we did ask for a drop. I think I found somebody more lucky than me at Croesus. And speak of the devil, 60 KC and he now has one boot, pet, two hammers, two helmets on his 60th kill right there. That is freaking nuts. That has got to be the luckiest luck that I've ever seen. And the loot, almost 29 mil. Back on the Slayer grind, and there is 79 necromancy coming in. One more level to 80. We still need the full subjugation for tier 80, unfortunately. So we do need to go back there sometime soon. We're going to hit that 88 Slayer soon as well. So we'll try to go for that tier 90 mask piece. We can get the Slayer helmet upgrade. But for now, we're just going to continue point boosting. And there's our 88 Slayer, which means we can now kill Prophalapine, corrupted creatures, scorpions. So I think the scorpions are the ones that are located in that dungeon, which is what we're going to try to camp to get that tier 90 upgrade. I'll have to verify that because, of course, I am not sure. As for a lot of the things in this game, I am unsure. Got a group of Croesus going, so hopefully we see that torch this hour. I know I say that every time we get an hour, but I really want that torch. This is what our log is looking like currently. 7 out of 10. Tons of extra drops there that we don't need. Crystal Mask is insanely good here. I cannot stress that enough. So glad that I went out of my way to get that, as well as dive. So we are actually efficient, or somewhat efficient here at Croesus now, and it seems like we can usually get the 9 kills an hour. We'll see you with a drop or at the end. And we were currently at 550 KC. We just hit 551 on the first kill of this hour, in case you were wondering. But we didn't see any drops, but we did end up with a 14 mil chest. I love the 1.2 mil cash. That's beautiful. And the crystal keys. Everything else, don't really need, but we'll take it. We're gonna go ahead and accept this quest, Tomes of the Warlock. Reason being, we were training archaeology and we actually got one of these necromantic focuses, and it is used in this quest. And apparently you get some pretty juicy rewards for completing this quest. So let's quickly get this done. All of the books have been acquired. Time to restore them. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And quest complete. Tomes of the Warlock. 60,000 necromancy, 40,000 archaeology. Very, very nice experience for the amount of work we did, which was very minimal, by the way. 71,000 experience, till 80 necromancy. Very nice. Just got 97 farming from a wilderness event. We can now raise and breed Tyrannosaurus. Not sure how to get those, probably BGH. We might have to look into that. We can get our first dinosaurs going, along with the Jadinkos. We still have to get our second Jadinko, unfortunately. 3, 2, 1. 90 fire making, and we get another black dragon egg and some back criminal bolts. Unfortunate, but nice fire making level. Ah man, a guard sword, shard 3. That is not what we needed. I believe we need the shard 1 to make a full blade, but I guess we'll take it. I mean, I'm definitely not gonna leave it. We are just gonna sit here at Krill. We can actually AFK this with full Crypt Bloom and Animate Dead, as long as I keep the Animate Dead spell up. Our vampirism will keep us nearly full health. It just have to make sure that this doesn't drop, and I need to bring anti-poisons, because when I don't pay attention to my Animate Dead spell, I do lose a little bit of health, and if I bring my anti-poisons, we are golden. I'll just sit here until we get our subjugation pieces, because we definitely need them, especially since we are almost 80 necromancy. But quickly, we are going to get a ton of invention experience. Right now we're sitting at 72 with 9.9 million. We're gonna go ahead and siphon everything in our inventory here, and then we're gonna dismantle these two on the bottom, and boom, there's 78 invention. That was over 4 million experience. Not too bad at all. Charge drain reduction 5. That is gonna be super freaking helpful. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Another ward? This is all we can get from from Krill. I don't understand. Third Zammy hilt as well. Oh man, I cannot get any subjugation here. 90 constitution coming in. That did sneak up on me. I think we're about to get about to get a defense level as well. This is going fairly good here. I can't believe that the only uniques we seem to be able to get are the Zammy hilt and the freaking ward, both which are useless. I don't know if the Zammy Godsword spec's worth having, I guess. That's like my only melee weapon that has a spec, so It's possible that it's pretty decent, but I don't know. We don't have a Godsword Shard 1 to test it out, unfortunately.